Aries, I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing a general reading, past, present, future, 9-card spread. I'm going to be using the regular tarot deck, clarify it with a vampire deck, draw a special vampire card, draw a vampire oracle, and then draw 3 yes or no answers for thee. So anyway, let's get started with the regular tarot deck. These cards have already been pre-shuffled, so let's see what we have for Aries. Hope you guys had a really good new moon in Sagittarius. The general card for today is the Eight of Swords reversed. So you start off in the past, because this is the first row in the past, with the Hanged Man, 5 of Wands, and 10 of Wands reversed. What I see here for you, Sagittarius, is, you were kind of thinking, about, leaving a situation in the past, because that's what the Hanged Man is all about. It's all about pondering. It's all about clarity. It's all about just really thinking about, what you want and desire. And, it's like, with these 2 cards afterwards of the 5 of Wands, of competition and conflict, and the 10 of Wands reversed, it looks like that in order, for you to be released of some kind of, baggage and some kind of burden problem, is that, there is going to be conflict and competition, in the midst, between, and between these 2 cards. Because this is what you were thinking about, and this is the end result of the past. And in the midst, it's like there was a bit of a problem situation. Now, I'm getting 2 different senses here. It could be a breakup of some kind, even though this is not really a love reading or a romance reading or anything. But, it could be a breakup, where you pretty much just thought, well, it's like, I want to leave this, current relationship, whatever it may be. And yet, the thing is in order for you to be released, you had to kind of go through a bit of, a problematic situation in the past, and this is kind of the breakup or divorce situation. I mean, technically, with the 5 of Wands, it's not really per se dangerous or, you get, combat card, because, it's more of like a sparring kind of card, so it's more or less a competition kind of situation. But, but also, regarding, the other, kind of senses that I'm getting here is that, you were thinking about, releasing yourself. It could be an old job that really wasn't, doing anything for you. Maybe, you were being overworked or felt underappreciated, because normally with the 10 of Wands upright, it's being burdened and overworked. But, reversed, it's all about being released. So, it's like you were pretty much also in the past, releasing yourself of some kind of, negative, work-related kind of situation. So, I'm getting both of those senses. So, the second row is the current times. You start off with Judgment reversed, 6 of Wands reversed, and Ace of Pentacles. What I see here, now I can't show Judgment reversed for you, but what I see here is, it's like, finally releasing yourself of whatever, you had to leave in the past is still kind of resonating with you in current times. Because with the Judgment upright, it's all about clarity. Mind is out of the clouds. Normally see humans standing under coffins looking up at this angel holding a trumpet, but reversed, it's still kind of, going through the motions of uncertainty of thinking, did I actually, make the right choice? And it can happen, for many humans, even, for vampires, where you actually, you have a hard time, deciding on something, thinking, well, should I do this or that? But B, it's like, if you do make a decision, a lot of humans have many regrets. Even if they know it was the right decision, they always have regrets of thinking, well, I wish I would have, chosen the other one. And, it happens. Hopefully, you can learn from, any kind of mistakes of any kind, if you really think, well, I really made the wrong decision and stuff. But in all honesty, it just looks like it was for the best. Because with the 6 of Wands reversed, that's kind of a personal celebratory card. And with the Ace of Pentacles, it's all about a new job opportunity. So, it's like right now you probably are still thinking, well, did I make the right decision? Well, as your Vampire Tarot Guide reader, I think you did. I think, in current times, it's like, you do have a reason to celebrate, because, you are no longer, carrying any kind of heavy load or burdens in the past. And now, you're pretty much just entering into this beautiful new future or current times. Because, this was the future and this is current times. I mean, this is past, I meant. And so whatever, the past, did, it has impacts on current times. So what we're doing right now will impact the future. So let's look at the future. So, the transition from the Ace of Pentacles to the future, you do start off with the Empress reversed. Nine of Swords reversed. And King of Swords reversed. What I see here is, it's like, it could be still that, you could have made the wrong decision of some kind, though, with the Nine of Swords reversed, that is releasing yourself from any negativity and nightmares. But, with the Empress, whoopsies. With the Empress reversed, it's all about that you're unable to kind of bring forth, a new beginnings, because, upright, it's all about, some kind of birthing moment, but reversed, it's also kind of, thinking that something, didn't quite work out. So maybe, this wasn't actually the best decision, but I'm still going to clarify it for you. But so far, or these could even just be internal nightmares, because, it's like, you're releasing yourself, and this is the second card, but what I see here is, it's like these are just internal fears. These are just paper dragons about the unknown of the future, thinking, well, is it going to actually work out this time? Because last time, there was problems, I just did not enjoy it. I was not getting anything out of the job or relationship situation. But, well, reverse is kind of still like, I just consider these paper dragons because technically these are in the future, but it doesn't per se have to mean the future, because what you do right now will impact your future. But I just see these as internal fears of thinking, what if it doesn't work out and I'm not going to be able to, bring forth anything new. And this is all about feeling imbalanced with the King of Swords reverse of lack of strategy, lack of, your head is in the clouds like the Judgment reversed. So I just see these as just paper dragons, but yet you are releasing yourself of, all of the nightmares and negativity. But now we're just going to do some clarification. So with the pre-shuffled Vampire deck, I'll put these over here. So for the Hanged Man in the past, you get the Tower. This is what I'm talking about. You knew that something was going to end, and you were just kind of, thinking about it in the past. And that's why, you get the Five of Wands, because this is, and the Ten of Wands reverse. You're ending something, you're releasing something, you're kind of not dealing with any more negativity. So, this is, combination makes sense in the past if it does resonate with you. But it looks like, you knew something was going to end, and you had to try to push forth, that idea, even though it's not per se an Empress moment. But yeah, this is kind of, what took place in the past is, something had to break down and end. So, for the Five of Wands, you get Eight of Knives. Yeah, exactly. You're releasing yourself from being stuck. You felt unappreciated and overworked and overburdened with this Ten of Wands. And that's what you're kind of fighting for, and you're kind of releasing yourself from. Because, in the past, you felt incredibly stuck. Look how unhappy, I mean, it's interesting, this vampire has horns like the ram. So yeah, this could probably be you. But in the past, it just looks like that. You were kind of, defending and fighting for yourself because you knew you were stuck. And that's why you knew something had to end. With the Ten of Wands reversed, you get Fortune. What am I telling you? You release yourself, and you are actually, in a fortunate position. This doesn't per se mean that you're, getting rich. Maybe it does, or, that you're entering into a really rich, position. But what I see here is, you released yourself because you knew you were going to get fortune, or you were heading towards fortune. You didn't want to be overburdened. You didn't want to be stuck. You didn't want to be dealing with any kind of tower moments anymore. No, that's all in the past. Leave the past behind. And this is what you were kind of working towards, and you're releasing yourself, from any kind of problems, and you're entering into a very fortunate situation. Wow. What am I telling you, right? I love this. So for Judgment reverse, you still kind of feel big, when your head is in the clouds kind of situation, because you get the Seven of Knives. Now I'm going to just hold this backwards for you. But yeah, it's like, it seems like, there could have been a bit of a deceptive moment, which is why, your mind is not really in clarity moment at the right now. Or it could still be, because even though this is kind of a deceptive card of the Seven of Swords or Seven of Knives, you know, this is also a strategy card of actually thinking, what do I want to, get out of this situation, because, it could seem like, you know, a lot of predators in this world, they hunt for the vulnerable ones. So, if you're still in a vulnerable situation of thinking, well, I left, something bad, but now I'm transitioning, sometimes, predators hunt for the prey because they know that they're kind of either lost, dazed and confused with the judgment reversed. And there could also be somebody that has their eyes on you that thinks, I wondered, what I could do to Aries. Well, that's why we're going to look at the other cards, but so far, I don't really like this, combination so far right now, but we're going to keep going. Because for the Six of Wands reversed, it's a very personal celebration. You get the Prince of Knights. This is the Knight of Swords. So, you are determined. So maybe, it's like you don't have to worry about that Seven of Swords situation. It could still be a strategy kind of situation, where you're actually trying to, get yourself back on the track or on this horse of the Knight of Swords kind of situation. I mean, man or woman, blonde, brunette, redhead, it doesn't matter. But look what he's holding, that beautiful rose. But that's what I'm hearing or seeing is that as you were determined to have personal success, or this personal success led you to determination of wanting to keep going and just say no more past negativity. For the Ace of Pentacles, you get the Four of Grails. And I get it. Because, Five of Grails is all about disappointment. Four of Grails, you normally see somebody sitting on a mountain, just kind of, just with three chalices, and then there's a fourth one being offered. I can understand how you might feel a bit uncertain about, receiving this new job offering, because normally, with the Four of Grails, it's kind of like thinking, well, I'm still kind of in the process of thinking about this whole, new idea. I'm being offered a new, financial opportunity, but what if it turns back into the Ten of Wands situation, right? It's always the uncertainty. It's always the unknown that a lot of humans, even vampires, are so afraid of thinking, well, what if this doesn't work? Well, the thing is, don't knock it till you try it, as a human often it uses these interesting phrases for me. But that's what I see. It's like, unless it just seems incredibly bad where, you just already, see red flags and you've already read the fine print and stuff like that. But other than that, I would actually try this one out. But, it's like, but regarding the Seven of Swords, I wonder if you are kind of somehow being deceived still a little bit, because there could be some kind of predator out there that's hunting on the hunt and sees a vulnerable ram, even though you are the emperor and you are the first of all the 12 zodiacs, but yet somehow some people like to go on the hunt, and and they're hunters or huntresses out there that pretty much just think, well, I'm going to see what I could do about this this vulnerable little ram, okay, maybe you're not little, but, if you're still in a vulnerable situation because you're kind of still in transitions, maybe that's what the Seven of Swords is all about, is that, this could also be a reason why you're a bit hesitant about this new idea. But, and maybe, always look out for the red flags, always read the fine print, and always just make sure that everything, all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. If something is missing out, I would really look into that Seven of Swords situation before you actually pursue anything per se. For the Empress reverse in the future, you get the Eight of Skulls. And what I see here is, something is not really being brought forth or being birthed out into this world, but yet you are working incredibly hard. So maybe it is that Ace of Pentacles, situation that you're going through right now. It may not seem like it's very entirely fruitful and really, all, on top of everything, where you think, wow, I'm glad I chose this new endeavor or course of action. But I just see that you are still working incredibly hard with the Ace of Pentacles. So, whatever you're doing, just keep up the good work. And in the Nine of Swords reversed, you get 10 of Skulls. Wow. This is what I'm talking about. I mean, okay, first you get 8 of Skulls, now you get 10 of Skulls. What I see is, it's like you could be entering into a very beautiful future. This is like almost a happy home, happy hearth, happy family, sort of equivalent to the Four of Wands situation. But what I see here is, you're working hard on also, releasing all of that, nightmarish, negativity, even from the past, of Ten of Wands and Tower moments. So that is what you could also be working towards, is also self-improvement, improving your own mindset, your own, everything about you. So this could also just be pure self-improvement for yourself, Aries. Good. And you may not feel like you're on top of your game right now, but you know what you get is you get the moon. And well, this is like also, a bit of a change of course, situation. This could also be like saying, well, let's kind of, change our mindset a bit. Okay, we may not feel like we're on top of our confident self right now because this is an air card. You could have air somewhere in your star chart, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, and you could even still have Pisces or Cancer or Scorpio somewhere in your star chart. What I see here is, you're being offered, or you're going down this new path. And of course, this is the unknown. This is what a lot of humans, even vampires, probably other werewolves out there, whoever there are, is, is when you're actually, going down the unknown. It's incredibly scary because you don't know what to expect. But the thing is always just kind of, well, go about it with, in baby steps, or, just kind of, just, take it easy, make sure that the path is clear and not filled with all kinds of potential hazards. So that's what I see here is, it's like you're going down this new path. But yeah, my suggestion would be is just, just to kind of take it easy. I see you working hard, you're releasing negativity and nightmares, and you're going on a different, course of adventure and stuff like that. But just kind of, take it slow so you don't have to deal with any more Tower or Ten of Wands situations in the past or future. Okay, I'm going to continue on with the special vampire card. This has also been pre-shuffled. Oh, you get the Six of Pentacles. This is what I'm talking about. You are being offered something new. This could definitely be the Ace of Pentacles situation that you are being offered. And, or you could even be the giver. But I see that you are being offered. You are the one who's in the hospital bed. And whoever this other vampire is, giving you that metaphorical blood transfusion of money. I just see that, you are definitely being offered something, and that's what I'll see in the future is, you're working hard, and yeah, just make sure, that everything is in the clearing, it's like all the I's are dotted, T's are crossed, stuff like that, and then you should be just fine. Okay, I'm going to continue on with the Vampire Oracle to see what other information I can offer for thee. This one wanted to come out. Exactly. Hope, anticipation, bright prospects, and wish. What do you wish for? What are you anticipating, and what are your bright prospects? And that's what I see here for you is hope. And that's, with the hard work and determination that you are, don't let any, predator, ever see you as a little ram that they can just hunt down. No, you are still the Emperor. You are still the Aries. You are still the first of all the 12 zodiacs. You're fiery, you're passionate, but always just remain hopeful and just make sure that everything is as clear as water, and not just think, well, if only I would have asked, a couple more extra questions or something like that. But that's what I see. You, man or woman, whoever is watching this, it doesn't matter. But I just see that there's hope. Love it. Okay, I'm going to finish off with 3 yes or no answers. Please feel free to pause this video and think about the questions you would like answered. Okay, for question number 1, you get, or answer number 1, you get a yes because you get the Lovers. Answer number 2, you get a yes because you get the Hierophant. And answer number 3, you get a no because you get the Magician reversed. Well, Aries, I'm going to leave it at that for you, but if this reading resonated, please feel free to subscribe and join me on the future of more vampire information I can offer for thee as your Vampire Tarot Guide reader. For all the Aries out there that have supported and subscribed, thank you all incredibly for loving and subscribing. I love you guys incredibly. I love hearing from you. I love how my readings and senses, do resonate with you all out there. I think you all are amazing, beautiful humans. In a few days, I'm going to go back to general readings. Love readings. So I'm going to go back and forth between general and love for now, but I just want to say how much I love you guys incredibly. Thank you.